Hey everybody, John Adolfi here, and welcome. And we're going to give you a real estate update for Central New York for the first half of 2020, from January 1st to June 30th. I want to get you up to speed on what's happened here at Adolfi Real Estate, what's going on in the Central New York area, and how COVID has altered things some. And you would think that it would be all bad news, in regards to the market, and it's quite the opposite. Now understand that for the previous 2 years, we've been experiencing a really robust seller's market. And for those of you who don't know what seller's market means, it just means that there's high demand for properties, there's a low inventory, and unfortunately buyers are going through the pain of finding the perfect home and sadly being beaten out by someone else, and realtors are experiencing the same thing. So people are getting pretty beat up out there. It's difficult, but not impossible. But that's amazing. You would think that market values would have plummeted and that, it would have just been horrible. But still, what's happened since March of this year is that the real estate market, along with the governor and the New York State Association of Realtors, has figured out ways, safe ways to be able to conduct business in the real estate market and still get the job done. So it has not slowed down. The only problem is that since March, it's intensified this seller's market even that much more, which means even less inventory. Real quick update on the foreclosures. You'll notice that they're drying up a bit, but from an insider's perspective, what we're seeing is that they're piling up, but on the other side of them being released. So as this COVID gets resolved and becomes a little bit more normal, the court systems being a little bit more adept at handling workloads, and everything getting somewhat the same priority it did prior to this, we're going to see a lot more foreclosures in the industry. Higher end homes, specialty homes, even commercial property are all flying off the shelf. Even problemed properties that maybe no one would want. Because of the seller's market, it is an incredible time to experiment with that and market something that normally has been or could be potentially difficult. And what it's looking like also for, and I'll just name off a couple of suburbs like Liverpool, Clay, Cicero, Baldwinsville, houses that would have been on the market for $139,900, they're putting them on for $155,000, and they have 20 to 40 to 60 showings and anywhere between 5, 10, and even up to 20 plus offers. Some of them, many of them with no home inspection, some cash, some conventional financing, which outranks the FHA in the minds of the realtors and the homeowners a lot of the times. And you're going in this scenario anywhere between asking price 5, 10, 15, 20,000 over asking price. That's what's going on. Wow. So if you're a seller, you're thinking, man, this is pretty cool. Buyer, again, it's tough. We, on the other hand, have been very, very blessed, if you want to say it that way. We've helped 108 transactions go through in the first half of 2020. We're very grateful. And those are lives that have been changed by our office through our efforts. And you folks out there benefited from it. And I'm grateful and happy, and thank you for the business. That's just a real quick shout out to our clients and customers. And for those of you who are going to be joining us in some kind of real estate transaction, whether to buy a house or to sell a house, it couldn't even be a better time for that to happen. Just understand, we'll prepare you as a buyer what to expect and how we can get a slight advantage in the marketplace through our systems and the ways we conduct ourselves here. So I just want to say thank you very much for all the success that we've had, because it's really your success that has got us to where we are. And again, we've just passed the mark in June that we've been in business for 50 years. Now, for some, that's ho-hum, big deal, second generation. I'm sure Dad would be really, really happy to see that continue on, and that we passed the 50-year mark, and there's no letting up. So we've got a great team here. I can't tell you that enough, and I'm not just puffing it, it's true. And those of you who've interfaced with us, you know exactly what kind of level of customer service that we give, and we're going to continue to tweak our systems behind the scenes you won't even know about, like Disney. You'll You won't even know about it. You'll just be experiencing it, and it'll be like a norm. You know, we want to make it as pleasant experience, a normalized experience. And part of that is communication and getting on top of things and making sure that information is disseminated correctly. And we're constantly improving with either the infrastructure, meaning that our training, our software, our hardware, you know. So anyway, thanks for watching, listening, and feel free to give us a call, 315-695-6434. And thanks for making the first half of the year successful for us to allow us to be able to make it successful for you. Thank you.